And
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the second of four between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, you know, you better not sleep on that guy hitting seventh. He comes into this one with a ridiculous on-base percentage, over 500. So expect to see him creating some offense in this one. He sure has so far this year, and I don't see that changing anytime real soon.
Jose Lobaton set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Nationals are out in front here, 1-0. Troy Young will get his first shot here, and you can see that average pushing 400 to this point in the season.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
Hit out towards second. Escobar has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. The Nationals lead it 1-0. Denard Span will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
It's always big when you get your leadoff guy on to start a game like that, because that just wakes up the whole team from the very beginning.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Troy Young will stand in now, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions as shortstop last year. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Harper. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 13, Marcell.
Denard Span digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Grounded to short, right to him. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the... So stepping in, number 67, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Let's go, big dog.
Gonzalez comes set. Here's the 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Count 1 and 2.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
Hey, let her fly right here. Let's fly, let's go.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a little tapper.
All right, you're here, you're here.
And the inning is going to continue here
yeah.
as he reaches on an infield single.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound.
Oh, boy.
This is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Weeks going back. Gone! It's a grand slam! So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, as the Marlins have opened up a 4-1 lead. Troy Young gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Come on, big guy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep to right center field. Back goes Harper to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
Yunel Escobar strides in, grounded out his last time through. Ready on 1 and 2. Hit to short. Backhanded. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. 2 outs away from a victory here.
They put him away.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have taken games 1 and 2 here at home, as this one is over.
Yeah, and you know, these guys really broke this one open late in the game. A huge 8th inning was the turning point as they finished this one off here in the 9th.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt.
I gotta fix up my friggin' perk to see what's going on. Yo. Oh, how do I fix my perks? Okay. Holy shit. Oh yeah. Why are my perks not showing? Whoops. should I upgrade? Cause my friggin' alright. Get my power up, my point vision. Yeah, I like at my plate vision up, man. Ah, perfect. Fly training, okay. Oh yeah, that's right, I still have the, whoops, I didn't mean to skip that. I always screw up.
From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Today, it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins.
Perfect.
A big-time arm and a power
Oh
bat.
God,
Should be
please
fun.
tell me I
First
have to
pitch
face
is
him.
next.
Oh, I have to face Masters. You're fuck.
Denard Span will stand in.
Why
He
do I
too
have to go
had
through
3 hits in the
torture?
win last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Grounded to short. Young scoops it up. Throw on to first will take care of Span for the game's first out. So stepping in, number 67, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Let's go right here. Hey now, here we go.
Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
First and second, you see the first baseman playing behind the runner. Now, if he's holding him, this might be a double play. Instead, it's by him down the line, and it's going to bring home a run.
Coming to the plate now, Martin Prado. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is...
Hey, I need you right here. One
Troy
time.
Young will stand in now, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes, now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos, and a rather easy first out.
Now batting.
In now, Yunel Escobar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. To short. Young gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still tied 1 apiece. Troy Young will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats.
Let's go, kid.
Scherzer comes set. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Weeks moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Wilson Ramos. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
You got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping in, Troy Young, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat, hitting left-hand.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Oh, baby, see you driving.
Now a good pitch on the inside.
Why did I swing at
ties him
that?
up,
What
and it's
the-
1-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
To short, hit hard. Espinosa's there. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, never too late to get a rally started. He gets a little fortunate here to beat this one out, but he's going to take it. And that gives his guys a shot here with
Martin Prado will step in. He doubled home a couple his last time.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side.
We lost. Well, that's
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run which really led his guys to this victory.
Washington Nationals.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons.
Oh, great. We got Gun John now. Oh, this is gonna be friggin' fun.
It's a cold night at AT&T Park in San Francisco, conjuring now distant memories of the stick. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Troy Young will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
Let's go right here.
Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A pause, and the 0-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pagan moving to his left. And the inning is over.
Yeah, of course they won't.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Hot shot on the ground is short. Young comes up with it on to first, and there are 2 down. And with a quick stepping in, Casey McGee. He reached on a single in his first try.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Hit to short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this one. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Gregor Blanco, the left fielder. Drilled on the ground to short. Young takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Troy Young, and they'll need him to get something going here.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Lifted the other way to left center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
And guys, with his speed, I don't think there's any guarantee that he was going to stop at second base. But once the ball hops over the wall, he has to stop at second with the ground rule double.
Striding into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 5-2 game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Moore.
Troy Young will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBI. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Hard liner towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Boy, you got to believe he's counting his lucky stars out there on the mound. He's facing one of the best run producers in the game with the bases loaded, and he's able to retire him. And he's still not off the hook yet, but at least that'll earn him a big...
Wow. Oh, we tied the game up.
Digs in now
Perfect.
after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
The 0-1 pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hence over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run on. Angel Pagan digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
To short. Young scoops it up, and he's retired here, 1 away. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff is... Troy Young will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, be patient, get yours.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Panik. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Got 2 ground ball outs right here to start the 9th. That's as easy as you can make it. Now he's just 1 out away from picking up the save.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end...
Alright everybody, thank you for watching and enjoy. It's a King City Sports Gaming.